What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super card game discussion video. We're going to go ahead and go over the new blue cards. So they went ahead and gave us information about the blue cards over on the official DBS card game website. We're going to go ahead and break them down and give you guys my thoughts and all that other stuff. So hope you guys enjoy, of course. Subscribe if you're new, of course, for more content. And I want to thank you guys that have subscribed for this type of content on the channel for your patience, you know, while I put up other types of content and stuff. Because I'm just trying to be a very versatile channel, kind of like a one-stop shop for all types of things. So we have a new Gohan Leader. So awesome. I love Gohan, one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character. So anyways, Warrior of Universe 7. Treat Universe 7 in all areas as if they had no specified cost. I believe that's the same little permanent thing that Goku has as well as the leader. So anyways, auto effect. Once per turn, when you combo with a Universe 7 from your battle area during your turn, draw 2 cards. Interesting. Okay. When your life is 4 or less, untap 2. All right. So the Awakened side, wow, I like the other art a lot better. Holy crap, I like the art a lot better. This is when he's not ultimate, and then this is when he is ultimate, because the bang signifies power when it comes to Gohan for some reason. Anyways, Universe 7 in your battle area can combo when in rest mode. Wasn't that the same as the backside? When you combo, you get to draw 2. Okay, but they didn't get to combo in rest mode. Oh, holy crap, comboing in rest mode is actually insane. That's actually insane. That means they get to swing, do damage, and then on the defensive, you can combo with them from rest mode. And then you get to draw 2 cards with the auto. Okay, all right. When you combo with the Universe 7 from the battle area during your turn, draw 2. Oh, you only get to do it. Oh, that during your turn is there, but still, man, that's still awesome. That's still awesome, being able to swing. And I was gonna say, that's busted, you know? It's still awesome, though, being able to swing and then combo out with them if you need to. Like, if the opponent tries to attack it, you can just kind of, like, yeah, combo into it. Or I don't know what you would do with that. I guess you just would let it go, right? Because the attack wouldn't, you know, target somebody else. That's an interesting concept now, being able to combo in rest mode. So I like it. Anyways, Bergamo. So Universe 9 is in the blue package. Awesome. When this card attacks a leader, draw 1 card. I actually didn't like that too much, but after playing with a similar leader that has that, the new Draft Box Blue Goku, I really don't mind it. I think that's actually really good. It just seems so bland and basic when I was going over the Draft Box leaders, and I was like, I don't really like that. It seems so basic, but I don't mind it. It's good for early advantage as well. It works the same way for the most part, because I find that I myself don't really attack with my leaders into battle cards. So anyways, when your life is 4 or less, untap 2 effect. Okay, see the front? See, he has like basically the exact same backside as that Goku. Literally, I think it's the exact same. When a Lavenda and Basil are in play in your battle area, your opponent's leader card cannot attack this card. Holy crap. Anti-Mass Saiyan. Anti-Mass Saiyan and Blue Vegeta leads for sure. Because those guys, they like to be like the only one out there. More so Mass Saiyan, because everybody on his, you know, deck likes to overwhelm out. But, okay, cool. So you're going to definitely need board clear. Assuming they don't have barrier. I'm going to have to go on a limb and say they don't have barrier. Because if they have barrier, that's actually insane. You are literally removing the ability for your opponent to ever attack with their leader card. Which, again, in a lot of matchups, a lot of the Mass Saiyan, because you're going to see a lot of Mass Saiyans, I estimate, in this new format, with the errata to Frieza, and Frieza slowing down quite a bit, actually. Like, I played against Frieza with the errata in tow. He's still ridiculously good, but he's slowed down a lot. He can't spam the way that they changed his card, which is all they really wanted him to be able to not do anyway. So, you know, in matchups with decks like Mass Saiyan, this is actually really good. But the thing is, if they have barrier, then that's busted. If they don't have barrier and they have like a high cost, then it makes sense to me. It makes a bit more sense. It's a control deck, basically. So I like it. A 1-drop Goku, ready to fight. He's ready to throw them hands, bruh. Ready to fight Son Goku. When you play this card, look at up the top 3 cards from the deck. Choose up to 1 Universe 7 among them and add it to your hand. Then shuffle the deck. Okay. All right, generic kind of effect. Top 3, but at the same time, he's looking for Universe 7s, not like Saiyan or anything. Nothing specific. He can pull whatever Universe 7 he wants. So it's not bad. I don't really like that art. But, I mean, it is what it is. 5K, generic 1-drop. Definitely going to be a 4 of in a Universe 7 deck, so no contest there. Ooh, a 5-drop Gohan. I really don't like this art either. There's another Gohan. I don't like that art either. I know where the art origins are. I just don't like them. They look kind of like, you know, cheap, but maybe it's because they come from Super. And Super had a lot of moments like that. Anyways, I love Super. Right. No dids. Anyways, Universe 7, Sun Gohan Adolescence. So this guy has to evolve on top of a Gohan that has Universe 7 as a trait. That's interesting. Okay. Anyways, if there are 2 or more Universe 7s in your combo area, this card gains Triple Strike. Under the Gohan Leader, on your turn, you swing with this guy, combo these trash Gokus right here, because he's going to be trash once he gets his effect. He's just a 5k pump at that point. You get to get Triple Strike, and you get to draw 2 cards in a certain scenario, right? That might seem like it's crazy expensive to try to get all that done, but, you know, it's not that bad. Like, holy crap, that's actually really good. Oh my gosh. Triple Strike. When a card evolves into this card, if your leader is blue, choose up to 3 Universe 7 with energy cost of 3 or less from your hand and play them. Okay, yeah, so he's just asking to play other stuff. I'll have to look at other Gohans, but this is actually a really good card. You get to evolve into him, play other cards for free, swing with the other cards if you would like to. 3 or less is actually pretty significant. It's not like it has to be 1-drops or whatever. You can drop out 1-drops and then do Goku Search Effect for whatever reason. This Goku, you can do that if you would like to. You can swing with them, and then he can all of a sudden, just by playing this card, he can go for game basically. If, you know, of course, the opponent's awakened and whatnot, maybe you pop 1 more life. He turns into a Triple Strike, friggin' 40k double draw because the leader. You can really see it there. Like, that's actually really interesting how they're doing that. I like it. I like it. It's allowing blue to play more aggressive, which isn't really blue's archetype theme, but I like it. This Gohan has Barrier. He's a 3-drop Gohan, so you can actually go from him into him again, which I assume this Focused Mind Gohan would be the main one you'd evolve from anyway. He evolves on top of any Gohan Universe 7 Adolescence Gohan. Even though, why is he called Adolescence? It must be for consistency reasons. It's got to be, because bro, he's not an adolescent anymore. He's got a daughter and a wife. Like, seriously. That's like Dokkan calls this Gohan Teen Gohan. Like, are you serious? He's not a teenager. He's a grown man. He's got a job, a family. Anyways, he's like in his 20s at this point, but I guess Barrier Gohan, like I said, once per turn, look at up to 7 cards from the top of your deck and choose 1 Universe 7 among them. You could play that card by paying its energy cost and shuffle your deck? What the hell? What is this? What is this? What is this madness? This board swarming madness between these 2 Gohans. Pop out the 5-drop. Of course, you'd have to evolve him to get the secondary effect. Evolve him on top of this Gohan if you would like to. Say you have another Gohan in your hand, you can pop him out, and then the other Gohan, this one, he gets his Activate main. Look at the top 7 for your deck. Choose 1 Universe 7 among them, and pay it. You have to pay the energy cost, but again, ramp deck, sure. I'm kind of like overstating this combo between these 2 a little bit, but like still, I like the board swarm potential. Oh, a new Whis. Whis, Mentor of Beerus. Barrier effect as well. The energy cost of Beerus in your hand is reduced by 1. Ooh, I hope they drop a really good Beerus. Otherwise, energy boosted Beerus would be really good. But, I mean, I guess to be fair, you get the double strike out early, which is, you know, kind of not that impressive anymore when you have, like, 3-drop Oob running around. I mean, nobody runs that card from what I've seen, but still, he's a 3-drop double strike 20k. So, you would get the 20k double strike Beerus out. I'm assuming he's 20k, not 25, if I recall correctly. But you wouldn't be able to get his board removal effect unless you have the energy out there. So there's not really any benefit for playing him earlier. You'd get to play him for less energy, I guess, if you waited a couple more turns and still get the board removal. So that's cool. There can only be 1 Whis in the battle area in play. Wow, I wish they put that on Dokkan too much. Green Kaba. I wish they put that on him because, you know, his ability to come out there and stay out there if you don't have board removal. I'm glad they didn't give him Barrier because that's actually insane. But his ability to be out there and say, oh yeah, I'm going to start playing Kales for 1 energy or 0 energy. Start playing Kales for free. Kabas, Cauliflas, everything. Just out there, all of it for free. Just Kaba's not necessarily, but you get my point. Just playing stuff for free is ridiculous. And this 1 line of text would have stopped that. And it still would be really good. Like, 'cause at most you only need 1 anyway. In a lot of games because Caulifla turns into a 1-drop. So, yeah. Anyways, a new Piccolo, Focused Mind Piccolo, Namekian God Universe 7, Blocker and Barrier. During your opponent's turn, if you have 4 or more energy, this card gains 5,000 power. 20k blocker, early game. I can see it. I can see it being a good thing. Also, because you can play this Piccolo with the Gohan effect, too. So you can kind of go offensive and defensive. So, because Gohan lets you choose 3. Like, that's actually not bad. You get to play him really easily. So, I like it. Piccolo, and then we have Tien. So, Tien's a 4-drop, actually. This card loses 5,000 power for each Tien Shinhan in your battle or combo area. Oh, that's different. I understand why, because, I mean, the multiform makes him weaker because he has to split his power among them. But I think that's a little too on the nose. It's kind of like, I guess, when you play this card, if your leader is Universe 7, a.k.a. Gohan or Vegeta or whatever, you may place 1 card from your hand in the drop area. So it's innately a -2 because you have to play it and then you have to drop a card. If you do, choose up to 3 Tiens from your deck and play them, then shuffle your deck. So it doesn't replace your hand, but it gives you more board presence. Again, these cards are really swarmy. These cards are ridiculously swarmy. If you play 3, they all become 10k boosts. I mean 10k attackers out there. They lose a lot of power. But honestly, if you play like 2 more, they're all 15k. For the price of 4 energy, you pop out 3 15ks. I don't know how good that'd technically be, but that's actually really good from my eyes, from my perspective. Especially because the deck thins too. Again, it doesn't replace your hand, but it deck thins, which could be really good when it comes to cycling through cards. So, I don't know. And it's also a 5k combo, so you can combo ridiculously easy. And then in Gohan's deck, what happens in Gohan's deck is even if you play the 4th one, you can basically play those cards for free and then combo them out, draw your 2 cards during your turn with Gohan's leader, and then all of a sudden the Tien's back to being a 25k or 20 or 25, however many you have left, and it works out in your favor. That's actually really cool. I really like these blue cards. Oh, Ro. Oh my gosh, Ro. My favorite Kai. When you play this card, look at up the top 2 cards from your deck. Choose any of the universe, any number of Universe 9 among them and add it to your hand. Add them to your energy, excuse me, in rest mode. Oh, that's actually crazy good ramp. Assuming you don't pick up an extra card, you can go from, you know, playing that energy and then popping out 2 more cards in your energy mode. Of course, you have to end your turn or whatever, you know, play until next round or untap them with Senzu Beans or what have you, but that's actually really cool. And it also says up 2, so you can also just play him and then pull 1 from the top of your deck, similar to how Whis would work, the 4-drop Whis. So that's pretty awesome. I like it. I don't know, again, it's another one of those things that we have to kind of play test to see how good it is. He seems too slow being a 3-drop. So, but the good thing is that he's ramp. And being ramp, next thing we look at is a Bergamo 5-drop. You are going to need the energy to be able to have these 3 and have them out soon. That's the point. So in this type of deck, you might even mess around running, you know, objections or Bulma ramp and stuff like that, Bulma Whis. So you're going to definitely want to make sure that you have the energy to get that stuff done. Okay, moving into the Brothers of Terror, Bergamo. Anyways, double strike, 5-drop. When Lavenda and Basil are in play in your battle area, your opponent cannot place cards in their energy. Okay, the Bergamo deck is going to be very, very, very control heavy. You are going to almost definitely need to be running, and you might as well be doing it anyway in literally almost every single deck at this point because of the way that the veggie package is so wild and swarmy. But when it comes to these cards, you are going to definitely need to be running Mass Saiyan, the promos, whichever one. Primarily, I guess it just kind of depends on the energy cost, really. But just the Mass Saiyan card, because you have to run that Overwhelm. If they start blocking you out of energy, I mean, what can you even do? He's also double strike. So you're going to have to stop them as quickly as possible. And they're going to be ramping, basically, because they have stuff like this. And I'm sure they're going to run objections and stuff. Oh, and one of them's a 2-drop, and the other one's a 3-drop. Great. And the crappy thing is, by turn 3, they can have both of them out. And the leader effect, the leader will take effect. Holy crap. When they're in play, your opponent's leader can't attack. So then all of a sudden they take away a card you could attack with. And in that scenario, if you have another Lavenda, if it's a double match, whoever gets them out first wins as far as like the hand advantage goes, because you'd be able to stop the other person from attacking your leader, so you don't get to do that draw on the other side. But no, never mind. I was getting a little ahead of myself because that's actually the flip side. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is happening here? Why is this deck so good? It's still a really good deck, but I was like, holy crap. Trio to Dangers, Lavenda. Anyways, when this card attacks, if another Trio to Dangers is in play in your battle area, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with cost of 4 or less and KO it. Every turn, huh? So just as soon as he attacks, he just pops a card on the board. Assuming another trio of dangers in the battle area. You know how this would have been broken? Is if they said in your leader or battle area. That would have been exceptionally busted. So I'm happy they didn't. And Basil. During your turn, if another trio of dangers is in play in your battle area, this card gains 1,000 power for each 1 energy you have and dual attack. Interesting. Yes, board removal, dual attack, and double strike energy stopping. Okay. Iron Skin, Battler, Chapil. Double strike, 4-drop. When you play this card, if your leader is Universe 9, you may choose up to 1 card in your life and add it to your hand. Ooh, Self-Awakening. Gotta love that. If you do so, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. All right. Just say, oh yeah, board clear, Self-Awaken. Okay, cool. It's gonna be interesting playing with some of these cards in the new meta. However they impact it. Universe 9 Striker Comfrey. When you play this card, choose up to 1 Universe 9 in your hand with an energy cost less than or equal to your total energy and play it. Ramp. Just ramp, man. That's a free play. That's a free play later on in the game. When you have 5, 6 energy, you got to just pop a Bergamo out for free. Again, it's good that these cards don't have barrier, because these cards would be really hard to deal with. A lot of them would be really hard to deal with if they had barrier. None of them have barrier. Because barrier is all but necessary for good decks in this meta. Right now anyway, which is why I really love that red card that's coming out that gives all your red Saiyans friggin' a barrier, because you need it, you know. Universe 9 Striker Hop, critical if another Universe 9 isn't playing in your battle area. If your opponent cannot activate blocker. Okay. During this card's attack, so she gets through for free, and she's a critical card, so that's actually really good too. I like it. Again, I've never been a fan of 3 and 4 drops, really. Unless it's Kale, I don't really care about 3 or 4 drops. I just feel they're too slow. But that might, again, change just because Mecha Frieza's changed the game a bit. So that's how I've felt about them, because I primarily have played the card game during Mecha Frieza's reign. So that's kind of how things have worked out for me. I didn't play a lot in Set 1. I started playing when Set 2 came out. Universe 9 Striker Usopp blocker. If a Universe 9 isn't playing your battle area, you can play this card from your hand without paying its energy cost. Free blocker. Okay, I like it. It has to be in your battle area. A lot of these types of blockers say in your leader area or battle area, like, you know, the Mai, like the Giru, stuff like that, but he doesn't have that. But nonetheless, still a free card to play. Sorel. They're all starting to look like they're 2-drops and stuff. He's also the super combo. If you have 5 or less life, Universe 9, draw 1 card. Okay, and 10k boost. Okay. I like the super combos that have been coming out too. They're a bit faster, not needing to be awakened, because people will stall you at 5, and that really hurts because you can't use your freaking super combos. It's really annoying when you literally can't even use your super combos at all. Universe 9 Striker Rosell. When you play this card, look up the top 3 cards from your deck, choose 1 Universe 9 among them, and add it to your hand. 1 drop, so here's your turn 1 condition. Spectrum Attacker Obuni. When you combo with this card, draw 1 card and place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of your deck. Ooh, I hate that second part. I hate the second part, but it's good for deck cycling. It's kind of like one of those cards like Time Patrol Trunks, basically. But this one takes a card out of your hand. I really hate that. But you do replace it, you know? So just choose whatever is like a dead card in your hand. Like, say, for example, you're running, you know, Objections. Just ditch one if it's a dead card that you would have charged anyway. It's not that bad. It's great for cycling and, you know, drawing a card and stuff. I just don't like having to give something up. Murichim is a, you know, 1-drop, nothing special there, vanilla 1-drop. And we have a couple of extra cards. So Dangerous Triangle. It's a field card, actually. That's awesome. If Bergamo, Lavenda, and Basil are in play in your battle area, negate the skills of all of your opponent's battle cards with energy costs of 4 or less in the battle area. Yep, this is a control deck. Definitely a control deck. Definitely a control deck. And there's actually not a way to get rid of field cards as far as I know right now. So they're going to have to do something, because stuff like this is going to be wild. Like, Bergamo decks are going to be insane. Like, all this control, stopping you from energy, stopping you from attacking with your leader to their leaders. Your leader can't go for lethal. Not only that, all the effects on your cards in your battle area are negated. So that means no double strike, I assume, because I don't know if that means double strike. It just says negate the skills. Oh yeah, so yeah, that would be gone. Yeah, so no skills. It's basically Scientist Fu, or not Scientist Fu. The other Fu, the 10-drop one that says, oh yeah, no skills for you. Again, no barrier on them, so I don't want to overstate it, but still, that's crazy. Counterattacks, this is a negate for them as well. Negate the attack, then if your leader card is Universe 9, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. Then energy costs 4 or less and return it to the owner's hand. Yep. So they're basically punishing you, as in this scenario, for attacking too. It's a negate, card goes back to your hand. It's almost as dangerous as Explosive Goku. Not as bad because he sends things to the drop, but it's almost as dangerous because you lose that field advantage. So you get punished for attacking. Not only is it a negate, you get literally punished. So anyways, that's it. It's going to be really interesting to see how this deck works. I've kind of already got an idea in mind for Universe 9, but this is going to be a really fun set to play with. I can't wait to see the other colors, man. It just looks so interesting. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, of course, if you are new for more content. I'll catch you guys in the next one.